I don't know if I can see myself or or anything. It's like there's nothing showing up on my screen. But good morning, Joari. Oh, okay. So if you guys can hear and see me, sorry about the technical difficulties. On my end, it doesn't show that anyone is on here, but I guess I can see you guys. I mean, I can't see you guys, but I can see that everyone is on here. So today we were going to do a koala. I don't know if you guys know what a koala is. So we're going to be working on the koala, okay? So let me set this up real quick. So I only have one camera. I'm gonna point it down so we can do the koala right now. It's my computer. Alright, there's our paper. And a koala is like a little it's like a I don't know what that animal is called. It's like a tiny bear. So the first thing we're going to do is write the word koala. So it's lowercase k O, and our A is going to be a little bit different. Normally we do our A's like this, but we're gonna do a different A. We're gonna do it like kind of like backwards, but A, and then L, and then another A, the same A we did before. So that's our koala. And after you guys write that down, I'm gonna give it about a second so you guys can write that down. I probably did mine a little too big, but that's fine. So once you guys have the word koala written, we're going to turn our page around. And we've done this before with other animals, like a lion. We turned that one sideways, and we were able to draw a lion upside down, but not the lion upside down. We drew we used the word upside down and drew the lion out of it. So now, after we turn our paper upside down, on the between these words right here, we're gonna make a circle connecting the O. So I'm gonna do it starting from the O. So starting from the O, I'm gonna do a circle. So once we have our circle from the on top of the O, we're going to make an arch to come back down and to connect with the K, because we're using the part of the K as kind of like the hair. So this is going to be hair, and then we have to do the same type of hair on the other side, but I didn't give myself enough space. So we're going to try our best and see how we can do it. There we go. Hope you guys can see that. So after we do our I'm not sure if that's hair or those are ears yet, because this is the first time I do a koala as well. So we're gonna make another little circle on this side, and we're going to add another little triangle or another line connecting the triangles together. So once we do that with the these A's that we did differently, we're going to finally connect them together to give us the eyes. So we'll just shade that those part of the eyes in on the bottom that you left open a little. So once we have that with the L in between, the upside down or the normal L now, since it's still now, we're going to make the nose for the koala. So we're going to, it's like a little, almost like a pear shape, and we're going to color that one in as well. So we have the head of our koala. Now we're gonna give them an arm and the body. So I didn't give myself enough space down here, because I ran out of space, or I did my word a little too high up. So I'm gonna try my best. But the body is just a circle, and we're going to give them little arms. And from here, we're going to go inward and down. And right here, we're supposed to do the legs. But yeah, I kind of didn't give myself enough space. So the last part of the letters is this side over here. So we're just gonna bring this down. And down here, we're supposed to be like another tree, or another part of the tree, because this is a tree. So he's like holding on to a tree. And on your tree, you can just add little branches or anything that you're able to think of, because koalas like hanging on trees. But that's a koala, guys. We spelled the word koala with different type of A's, and then we turned it upside down and did a koala. So now that we have our koala done, you guys can probably color it in, but koalas are gray, so there really isn't much to color. And I'm going to turn my camera back on me, because we're going to do some breathing exercises and a little bit of meditation. So let me get this set up real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna shrink myself a little bit. And so normally we do exercise in the morning, like we We do head rotations, arm rotations, lunges. But today, we're going to do a little bit different. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hopefully, you guys can hear that desktop audio. But yeah, we're going to do meditation, because yesterday we talked about stress and we talked about the differences of what a stress does to our bodies and how we can do some breathing exercises or try to calm ourselves down. So we're going to do about 4 minutes of a meditation. And a meditation is when you're just relaxing and you stop thinking about everything and you're trying to just be in the moment. So you try to, like, everything that you're thinking about, you just release it, let it go. And we and we'll do breathing in and breathing out. So I have a sky behind me and there's some music playing. It's like piano. So the steps to meditation are you breathe in deeply, and you can do this either sitting down or have your eyes closed, or just just a lot of people do this sitting down, where the first time they do it sitting down on a chair. Others can cross their legs like intertwined, but I can't do that, so I'm gonna just do it sitting down. We're going to just watch the sky pass, and yeah, we're gonna relax for about 4 minutes. So I'm gonna be quiet. Let's just watch the clouds pass behind us, since we're all at home, and we'll do meditation. So we want to breathe in deeply, and I'm gonna tell you guys when. So breathe in, hold it, and then release. We're gonna do that a couple more times. Breathe in, hold it, and then release. Breathe in, hold it, and release. Do it a couple more times. Breathe in, hold it, and release. So you breathe in through your nose and you exhale through your mouth. So breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. So those are breathing exercises, and that helps you meditate. That helps you take everything out of your mind, everything you've been thinking about for the day. For about today we're doing it for 5 minutes, but it's a good idea to do it every day for about 10 minutes. Once when you wake up in the morning, and before you go to bed. So that way you can get your mind ready and prepared to jump on Google Meet with everyone. So yeah, that was real. That was a real nice breathing exercise. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because we have a little bit to do. So sorry about the technical difficulties I had earlier today. I didn't know that was live. I was like kind of out of it. But now we have our next video is going to be employment training. So we're going to do part 7 and part 8 after that of our 8-segment series that we usually watch. So hope you guys can watch that with me, and let's get to it.
Learning. Learning is about wanting to understand new things and being able to pick them up quickly. It's also about being able to take on new tasks and adapt when the way things are done in the workplace change. Some of the key elements of good learning skills are being enthusiastic about learning new skills, being willing to learn on and off the job, being prepared to invest your time in learning new skills.
Because you're going to wash and I'm going to be your assistant, okay?
Yep.
And now just hold it down here low so you can keep control over it and start washing her. Because the soap's already in the bath, as you know. And be careful not to get it, don't come up past her head here because we don't want to get water in her ears. And don't forget her tail. Got to wash all of her. That's it. And down her legs, forward her back. That's it. And straight onto the table and give her a nice towel dry.
Yeah, sure.
Good girl.
And go on real quick and off real quick.
That one?
Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yep. Off quick.
Hey! Ah!
Thank God, you've done it. I love it. Ha, you horses.
So that was part 7, and the importance is that you have to pay a lot of attention on what you're doing, so you don't like mess up and you don't have to go back and fix it. And it's really easy to lose track of where you're at. So you got to stay focused. We got to write things down. We got to I think I've said this before, but we have to measure twice and cut once, and that means that when you're gonna do something that's gonna be permanent, you want to make sure that you're doing it correct the first time. But yeah, that was part 7 of part 8 of our videos that we usually watch. And the part 8, we're gonna watch it right now. Hopefully you guys are ready for it, and thanks.
Technology. General technology skills that employers want include things like being able to use a computer, how to use EFTPOS, a cash register, a photocopier or scanner, a camera or a phone. Some of the key elements of good technology skills are: have a basic range of technology skills, being willing to learn new technology skills, be willing to practice using technology,
And then top nice arms, the NF. Yep.
That one?
And let's change. And then put up next to the ear.
In the right spot, it's okay. So Underwood, you in, yep. Now you're looking for G and R, Underwood. That's it. Right, and that brings it down there. Okay, so writing in the book, we need to write those figures. So the diesel quantity.
So that was technology. And in the future, and where everyone is going now, is we're doing working a lot more with technology. So right now we're all working from home. We're all using different technologies. We're using cameras, YouTube, Google Meet. So everyone here, or everyone that's on Google Meet, already knows technology. And we're working with it every single day. So that's a really useful skill for everyone to have, because there's not going to be less technology in the future. There's going to be even more technology in the future. So we're going to have to train our brains to adapt, and we can do that by practicing different technologies. So a lot of you guys at home are using tablets, using smartphones, maybe even watching on your TV. So you had to figure that out yourself, or you needed help, or you asked for help from someone else. So those are all skills that we're using for the future employment training. Now we're gonna look at some koalas, since we drew a koala
With
earlier.
fluffy ears, round heads, and spoon-shaped noses, koalas are known for their lovable faces. But these sleepy Australian tree dwellers are full of surprises. Koalas are not bears, they're marsupials. Often mislabeled koala bears because of their teddy bear-like appearance, koalas are marsupials, mammals that give birth to undeveloped young. Like most marsupials, mother koalas have pouches, where baby koalas, or joeys, drink their mother's milk and continue to develop for around 6 months. But unlike most other marsupials, koala pouches open toward the bottom. This allows joeys to access and consume a substance their mother secretes, which aids in the baby koala's digestion. Koalas have 6 opposable thumbs. With sharp pointed claws and rough pads, koala hands and feet are uniquely designed to grip branches. Their front paws have 5 digits. 2 digits oppose the other 3 like a pair of thumbs. Their back paws each have 1 large clawless opposable digit, which allows them to grasp branches with their feet, freeing their hands to forage. Koala feet also have built-in combs. The second and third toes are fused together and are used for grooming their woolly fur. Koalas eat leaves that are poisonous to many animals. The koala diet consists almost entirely of eucalyptus leaves. Of the roughly 650 species of eucalypt trees in Australia, koalas prefer only about 30 of them. The leathery leaves are very high in fiber and contain chemicals toxic to other animals. To process this specialized diet, koalas have a closed-ended digestive organ called a cecum, which helps digest the leaf fibers via fermentation.
Wow, these koalas are
Koalas sleep
Are-
up to
wow,
22
they're like
hours
really,
per
really,
day. Because of their low nutrition diets and sluggish
different because they
metabolism,
eat poison leaves.
koalas
I didn't
must
know that.
conserve their energy. Koalas spend about 10% of their day eating and around 90% of their time sleeping. To accommodate so much time spent sleeping in tree branches, koalas have curved spines and tailless rears padded with cartilage and extra thick fur. Koala habitat is quickly disappearing. Koalas only live in eastern and southeastern Australia and once numbered in the millions. Now, wild koala population estimates vary from 43,000 to around 350,000. Vast tree clearing due to urbanization, along with droughts and forest fires, have drastically reduced koala habitats since the early 1900s. These stressors have made koalas vulnerable to diseases, as well as dog attacks and vehicle strikes. Australia's conservation plans include designating and protecting koala habitat and funding koala hospitals and disease research. These combined efforts are critical to protect the beloved koala from extinction.
Wow, I didn't know anything about koalas. So we drew a koala earlier today, and now we learned about koalas. So they're pretty similar to panda bears. Actually, yesterday that we drew a panda, because they spend a lot of their time sleeping, and so do pandas. But koalas spend more of their time sleeping than pandas because they eat for only about 10% of the time when they're awake, and 90% of the time they're asleep. So that was something new. I didn't know about that. Also, their stomachs are really different, or adapt to eating poisonous leaves. So they eat leaves that are poisonous to other animals. That means that they have more food for themselves. So koalas are awesome. But yeah, don't forget to join us at don't forget to join us on Google Meet at 11. Make sure you type your name in the description, because we're going to be doing the raffle today, since tomorrow we're not going to be in. So come on at 11 on Google Meet in about 20 minutes, because we're going to do the raffle. And Mura Cruz is going to do the raffle because she has all the names written down of everyone that's participated on YouTube. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys there. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate you guys sticking with me, even though I had that technical difficulty in the morning. See you guys at 11 through Google Meet, and have a nice rest of the day.